Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Speedy here. So one of the biggest things I've been asked is how do you, get chalices? How do you get stars in your characters and all that kind of stuff? So today's video, I will show you guys how I farm my chalices to level my characters. Also, at the same time, farming materials to get those character stars also up. So the way I do it is I run the boss stages just over and over and over again on repeat, and that's how I obtain my chalices. You guys are here. I ran this boss stage about 40 times. I'm gonna say in the span of like 1 hour. I just had my phone sat down, I clicked on auto and repeat. I didn't even pay attention to it whatsoever. I just had it running in the background, and you guys see right here, that's how I obtain my chalices. So right here you guys see I obtained 2 4-star, of the white one, or the yellow one I should say, 2 of the 3-star of the yellow one, 8 of the 2-star of the yellow one, 6 of the 1-star of the yellow one, 3 of the 4-star of the purple one, then 3, 10, 6, and also awakening materials for the first star right there as well. If you guys do not know, these boss stages are probably the best way. I think it is the best way to farm these chalices. There's no other spot you can farm them at an efficient rate. Now, I saw a few videos saying, oh, you can just buy the chalices if you go to, like, say for example, a town. First of all, you need to get a town to 5-star in the first place to even be able to purchase the chalices from here. But I highly recommend you guys do not purchase chalices from the towns because they cost gold, and I feel like gold is one of the more important things in this game when it comes down to a rarity value, because gold, it's difficult to come by. The chests you get gold from aren't like an infinite thing. You can farm a bunch of them daily, but they're not infinite things. The best way to farm gold right now is probably doing book stages and selling books. That's the most efficient way. But you guys see right there, one 4-star chalice costs about 100,000 gold. Now you can get it discounted by 20% and all that kind of stuff, but it's still not worth it. That's just too much. You need gold to awaken your characters and upgrade your gear rather than spending it on chalices. The best way, like I told you guys, to do the chalices is to run those bosses. You guys see here, I'm on my chalices right here on global. I have a decent amount farmed up, and I have enough to basically awaken any character to 4 stars, give him 4 stars. I am trying to still farm to get the 5-star chalices. Now the 5-star chalices actually do drop if you do extreme. For example, I have to click this right, and I was to run extreme on just on repeat, I can get the 5-star chalices to drop. I will show you guys, it's a 6% chance to get them to drop. I will show you guys my JP box where I do have these chalices as well. But this extreme stage, if you can run it on auto, I highly recommend doing extreme on auto because that is your best way to farm the chalices. Right now I'm doing it on hard because I know I can just easily beat it on hard and get my chalices that way. But if you can beat it on extreme, which I know a lot of people already can, I highly recommend doing it. If not, just start off from the beginning. Start off from normal, then move on to hard, and then move on to extreme. So when I first started playing the JP version, right, I was struggling with chalices and awakening my characters. But then once I built up my team, I was able to run the chalices missions like no problem. Those bosses you can just run infinitely on repeat. And you guys see right here, I'm on JP right now, and you guys see how many chalices I have. I have like 60, 300, 200, 100 of the 5-star, and the same thing applies for my yellow ones as well. I have so many chalices that, like, right now I am not even worried about them because over the past week I was actually farming the boss stages to get gear so I can break down the gear and get the redstone, because I was working on getting my dairy area some UR gear. Right here I do have UR gear for dairy area. This was all help to those boss stages I was farming, breaking down gear and getting redstones to upgrade my gear. And in the meantime, while I was farming that, I also got that many chalices. So that is literally, I want to say maybe after I left my game on auto to repeat for the past week, this was about maybe 20 hours of grinding just on auto repeat, and then I got all these chalices. So right here, I'm not even worried about chalices probably for the next, I want to say 2 to 3 months of like new character releases, plus also the characters I do have to still work on giving stars in my box. You guys will see right here, there's a lot of characters that I still need to work on giving them stars, and those chalices are definitely going to help in that regard, getting my units and chalices. On JP, I can easily run all the extreme stages without any worries on auto repeat, because I mean JP has more units right now and it's easier to do it. But for global, I know a lot of people can run the extreme stage and have been doing it. I'm close to doing it. I think once I get UR gear on all my units, I will be able to start running extreme. So far I have worked on the UR gear, not UR gear, SSR gear, my bad. Then once I get my HP and defense set for my king and for my Meliodas, I can start doing the other stages as well, the extreme stages and auto repeat. And I want to say it's gonna probably take me a day or two to get that done, and I will start getting that done as well, running the extreme stages and getting those 5-star chalices, and then that's how you progress through the game. Now if you go to the shop, right, you can buy chalices. Please do not do this. Like I highly recommend do not do this. Like you can buy a chalice, a 5-star chalice for literally 5 coins. That is the biggest ripoff out of I've seen. This is the biggest ripoff I've seen, like, ever. Also, you can purchase them, right? If you go in the item shop right here, you can purchase chalices for 10 diamonds. Somebody in their right mind recommended doing this. Somebody said, oh yeah, just purchase chalices with diamonds. Dude, please stop. Do not purchase chalices. That's like the biggest waste. Look at this. If you go on the boss battles, right, any of the stages, all the extreme stages, drop those with a 6%. That's 10 diamonds you're getting right there. 10 diamonds by just grinding the stage, by doing the challenges. I believe if you do this like 10 times, if you can't beat it on auto, if you just like you have to manually do it, I believe if you do it like 10 times, you can probably get the chalices you need. Like, you can probably get a few drops here and there. Not to mention also the fact, I mean, dude, you level up. Like, you level up a lot. You do level up a lot from doing this. So it's definitely worth it to do it. All right. The Fairy Tail Guild, boys, is going strong. Unfortunately, my guild is full, so I will not be accepting any members right now. But as soon as like maybe spots open up, like I said on Twitter, we will definitely, accept more participants. But as of right now, we're full, we're going strong, and we hope to be one of the better guilds out there on global. I will try my best to have my guild be better or best guilds around. So yeah, if you guys are in here, you guys know who you are. Shout out to Fairy Tail Guild. We're almost at, what is it? We're almost at rank or level 4 with the guild, which, I mean, we should get that by maybe a day or two. And then once we get to like level 6, we can start buying SSR pendants. So it's gonna come very helpful. So yes, all right. So that's how you guys get chalices. Do not purchase them from towns. Please don't do it. Don't be wasting your gold. Just farm the stages. That is the best way to do it. That is the best way. In my opinion, it's the only way. It's the only way. Yes, I know it's in the towns. It's not the only way, but it's the only way. It's just farming. Just leave your phone, leave your emulator, just auto repeat and farm that stuff up. That's how I do it. That's how I've been doing it for a long time. With this game, you do have to unfortunately do that. So yes.